vlog.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y. The top podcast. Oh, yeah, go.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, and that was a disappointing loss versus the Sacramento Kings. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm tight. I feel like Cam Johnson could have took better 3-point attempts. I didn't like us walking up and taking 3-pointers when we had fast breaks. I don't like us trying to control the tempo of the game by taking 3-pointers. I don't. Look at the first quarter, we scored 24. Could have scored more. Seeing Cam Thomas in that first quarter, less than stellar, didn't have a good game. Seen him once and then I didn't see him again. But he played in the first quarter, and I would have liked to see him play better. That second quarter, I feel like Sacramento Kings, they outplayed us, and I don't know how. They the ones coming off a back-to-back. We should have been the ones more dominant in that second quarter. Third quarter, they pretty much played with the same pace, had 28 points. We had 30. We matched them basket for basket. In that fourth quarter, we outscored them by 6, but it wasn't enough, as you can see. But that's a quick summary of what happened. But I got some discrepancies, man. I ain't gonna cap. So you look at the flow chart. This is like the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game, it looked like we came out and, you know what I mean, we had them on their heels, I think like 14-11 or something like that. And, we made them call a timeout. But going into that second quarter, they pretty much had the tempo after that. We didn't tie the game or take the lead after they took the lead. And we got to do better. Ron C in the chat said, Dinwiddie holding his team back, bro. Continues to freeze out Macau. We need Ben back. Wow, you just said a lot right there. I do think that Dinwiddie could be better at shot selection. And, I think he just got to get more involved with the pick and rolls. And I like a lot of what Dinwiddie does. I'm not going to lie. Ben Simmons, he got to show that he want to play for the Brooklyn Nets. And Mikal Bridges, I want to see him on pick and roll situations only for the most part. I don't like him in ISO situations. I like him coming off the pick and roll, pick and pop, pick and slip, anything where it's a teammate and it's an action type of situation. I don't like Bridges on ISO situations. I feel like he's a better offensive player when he got a pick and roll or, something like that. But shout to Ron C for that comment. Again, man, tonight was a tough loss, man. I ain't even gonna cap. Sabonis gave us a problem, man. He had 21 rebounds by himself. That is crazy. He had 7 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive rebounds. Like, that's just dominance, man. And as much Clax did his thing, he had 14 and 14. He did good, but you can't let one player get 20 rebounds, man. It happened with Sabonis and it happened with Jokic. We won that game with Jokic, but tonight we lost the game, in my opinion, because they kept getting offensive rebounds at the end of the court, at the end of the play. Like, we would play solid defense for a good 23.5 seconds, and they would somehow get the rebound. They did it like 2-3 times in a row, one play, and that shit hurt us. Barry in the chat, he said Spencer did too much. I feel you. We bad at Spence tonight, huh? What Spence do on the stat sheet? I thought Spence could have been better too, though. 6 for 15. He was 3 for 8 from the free throw line. I don't know what's up with that. I expect Spencer to hit his free throws, man. 3 for 8. We lost by what? We lost by 5 points. And Spencer missed 5 free throws, man. He hurt us. 3 for 7 behind the arc. I'll take that. 2 for 7 for Mikal Bridges. He was off tonight. We didn't go to the free throw line a lot. 23 free throws, 16 for 23. Lost by 5. Lost by 5 and we missed 7 free throws. That says a lot. That says a lot. We still in sixth place, it seems. We still in sixth place. I don't know how long that. I don't know how long that's going to be like that. But we for right now, we still in sixth place. Um, what's going on around the league, real quick? Let me see for tomorrow. Friday, who play? Philly, Charlotte. That's not really important, vital like tomorrow for us. Atlanta, maybe because they're a playing team. Cleveland and Washington. That's an important game. Either way, depending on the result. So I'm watching that. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'm paying. I'm close. I'm attentive to what's happening with the win and loss. Chicago, Minnesota, not so much. New Orleans, Houston, no. Memphis, San Antonio. Nope, those are West Coast teams. I'm really focused on the Eastern teams, Boston and Portland. Go Portland, Blazers, Trail Blazers. Hope y'all win. Dallas, Los Angeles. Probably a good game to watch, but it doesn't affect us in the standings. Yeah, man. Listen, this shit heating up, man. These standings is heating up. And as much as I want to say I'm surprised Miami didn't play. I was looking to see if they played. So we lost to Miami 1-2, and we still hold that spot. So we had a little bit of cushion, but that cushion ain't gonna last forever. As a matter of fact, as a now, we need to win now. We got 3 more home games. We need all 3 of these before we go back on the road. If we play Denver and Cleveland twice, those are the next games. We need to win all of those games. We would be 42-31. We would be 42-31. I don't think 42-31 get you in the playoffs. That probably get you in the play-in, but not the playoffs. Tough. Barry says Spence gotta go. Ben Simmons gotta go. Simmons is a non-factor, you know. It ain't even that to talk about. I ain't even see him there on commercial on the bench. I ain't see him at all. I just know we could do something else with somebody else on the roster. You know what I mean? There's a lot of players that will play good basketball, you know what I'm saying, with that contract. But I don't know what's going to happen with Ben Simmons, man. I don't know if he's ever going to get serious. Maybe the next time he play good basketball, you know what I mean, it'd be when it's time for him to get signed again. You know, who's to say, you know what I mean, that might be the next time he healthy. It's just coincidentally contract here. But we'll see. We'll see. This tonight was a disappointing loss, man. I ain't gonna cap. Um, but as I reflect on tonight's game, I gotta give criticism to certain players. I'm gonna start with Cam Johnson. I don't know if he should be the number 2 guy on offense. I can see we keep going to him like, we want him to score the ball. You know what I mean? Cam Johnson, he had 10 points, but he shot 11 times. He was 4 for 11, 2 for 6. That's a less than stellar game. We need him to compete harder than that, play harder than that, play better than that. He had a quote saying that he need us to play gritty, play hard, play gritty, and do the dirty work. So, I feel like CJ, he a good player, but his shot is not automatic as he might want it to be. You know what I'm saying? When I look at CJ, what he did tonight, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm interested in all of his shot selections. Shout out to Ed Sumner. I thought he played good minutes. And shout out to Wasabi Watanabe. I thought he played good minutes too. See, you got Cam Johnson. He hit 2 3-pointers, but he missed 4 of them. No, he missed three. He missed four. Missed four. And then he was missing at the rim. Want him to work on that midi. If he could work on that midi, he could be a 3 level scorer. You know what I mean? And one of the better plays that he had was when he went to the basket and he had that layup. That was nice. That was nice. I need to see more of that from CJ, from Cam Johnson. Yo, shout out to my guy Jay in the building. Excuse me if I'm not enthusiastic tonight. This is one of those games. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of those type of fans. I'm gonna pull up every time, but this is tough to watch, man. We couldn't get no momentum, couldn't get no pace for real. Every time we go run, they stop us. But it was good to see Ed Sumner and Watanabe out there. What up, Jay?
What's good, bro? The
Glad
issue
you here,
is,
man.
I
What's up?
know what the issue is, bro. We
Talk to
watching the
me.
game, right? The shooters is not getting the type of space they need to make the shots. There's a couple ones where they did get the space and they just didn't make it. But for the most part, they not getting the space that they need to make the shots because nobody like the drives that we're driving are not convincing. It don't look like they about to shoot the ball. It don't look like we're not getting points in the paint. So it's like, oh yeah, we need to stop them from getting these points in the paint. They know we about to shoot a three every time. So they just lagging back a little bit and they getting back to the shooter quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's,
when Ed Sumner and Watanabe was in the game, they was making the defense more uncomfortable, like driving to the rim. Like it looked like they were about to do something. Like, I don't know, bro. Jock Vaughn is starting to upset me, bro. And it's not even like he doing mad shit. He doing different shit, but just dumb, same type of dumb shit, but different.
yeah, but I still don't like the players try to keep the momentum and pace of the game by taking 3 pointers. There was a lot of times we took 3 pointers. I thought we could have went to the basket. I thought, just to put pressure on Sabonis, try to get him in foul trouble. It was fourth quarter. He only had like 2 fouls. You see the difference? Nick Claxton had like 4 fouls. He had 3 fouls in the second quarter.
Bro, we had 0 fast break points.
And they said they 28th. The Sacramento Kings is 28th in the league with allowing points in the paint, and we had like a
And we were
30
not.
points.
Yeah,
Right. We was
they
not
allowed 56 points a night, and we didn't even get 30. I don't think.
right. Right. We need to do better strategy wise, and that is on the coach.
That's what I'm
Even
saying.
if you go heavy on 3 pointers, if that's your game plan, but if you know the opposing team, if their weakness is paint points in the paint allowed, then attack them. You know what I'm saying? They tired anyway. You know what I mean? They probably want to go to the foul line just so they could get a breather. We could have beat them, man.
And basketball 101 is you go to the rim to open up the outside shot.
Yeah. Yo, hold on. Ron C. Bad as hell at Spence. He said, yeah, Spence is dribbling too much. LOL. That's why Mikel going ISO because he doesn't know when he's gonna get the ball back
Oh
from that.
yeah. Back to
That's
that. Mikel is not KD. So they all this ISO with Mikel. No,
yeah,
we need to be playing team basketball. And as
yeah.
for Spencer dribbling too much, you're damn right. Because a lot of times we
Uh-huh.
supposed to push the pace and we letting them set up their defense. Like we stopping and waiting and letting them set up their defense instead of
Uh,
getting to the basket. I don't know
yeah.
what's wrong with these guys
You
out
know
here.
what? But what I will say is I'll put some of that on Cam Johnson. Pause. I put that on him because when Spencer's doing that, why you gotta be waiting for him to create? You could set a pick for him. And what I'm saying is when it come down to Nick Claxton setting the pick for Spencer, you see that more so. You know what you're gonna get from Claxton. He do a little push shot, people are amazed. He do a little midi, people are amazed. But that's supposed to be CJ's game. He's supposed to have that little midi. He's supposed to have a step back three. He's supposed to be able to, a three-way scorer. And what I'm saying is set the pick with Spence Dinwiddie. That's where we win at. And Cam Johnson is not doing that. He's just waiting for the three-pointer. And he's not knocking down the three-pointer at a percentage where, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be able to adjust. We need adjustments from you too, not just the coach.
And,
McCall, he stepped up since he's been here. I don't think Cam Johnson made that turn yet.
in the first quarter, Cam Johnson had a nice drive to the rim where he kind of like euroed away from the dude, missed the contact, and laid it in easily. Why
Yeah,
he don't do that more often?
that's what I'm saying. We need him to do that more often and keep the defense honest. And they know we're gonna take 3-pointers. Everybody know we're gonna take 3-pointers. You know what I'm
Finney
saying?
Smith too. He should be slashing, dunking. There's no
Yeah,
slashing. There's
yeah,
only
we take
pass,
care of that.
pass, splash, but there's no slash dash.
Yeah, John said you did something should be coming off the bench. I like their minutes tonight.
Yo, this whole team, bro. We should be
I
having a
like their
deep
minutes tonight.
team. We got a deep team and we not playing a deep roster. We only playing 9 people. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah. As we look at Sumner, he played 8 minutes, one field goal, hit that 1-3. And you deserve more minutes, bro. If that's what you did with your minutes, I give you more minutes. Of Yuta stay with the play. I seen that dunk. He had one dunk. Yeah, I seen he was scrappy out there. I wish he would have got that rebound when it was like a 50-50 ball, but
Yeah, he
he
was supposed to
still was
get
in
that.
the play. And I think he could do more of that if you give him more minutes. He did that in 7 minutes. And those 7 minutes that Ed Sumner, when Yuta played and Ed Sumner
Yo, bro,
played 8 minutes, they turned up. We was on the winning side of things
if
when
he
they was in the game.
if he'd have put them in the game in the first quarter, the first half, we'd have been better off. We probably been up going into the half. Like you got to see what's going on and adjust. Like you see that, oh snap, Spencer that was playing slow against these dudes, and we need to be doing fast breaks. Yo, Ed, get in there, fast break.
Yeah,
Like
guys, I think Utica could get some of Finney Smith minutes. Spencer don't even have to play 38 minutes. You could give some more minutes and
we
let
can
it
spread these
Spencer
minutes
play.
out equally,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You could give a good Spencer a good 30 minutes, strong minutes. Give Sumner a good 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a good 15, 20 minutes. I need him out there a good 20, 25 minutes to keep it real with you.
Yo,
You know,
bro, this team, man. I don't know, man.
we gotta get it together. There ain't no time to make
I'm
these.
saying it's on JV right now because all of this stuff, like he's the mastermind of this, and I mean on the on court, I feel like this dude. Did you see the dude talking at halftime? Ivy.
You talk about who's that? No, I didn't see Ivy
He
talking that.
he want he the coach. He on the coaching staff. I don't
Well,
know
you
if
talking
he's
about the Brooklyn Nets coach?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, "Oh, but long. I think he for the Long Island Nets too. He coach.
I like him.
Yeah,
I need him to be more involved because I like
yeah,
everything he said.
yeah.
Like
Me too. I seen
he
that.
was
I did see
keeping it
that.
real. And remember
Yeah,
when I said like, yo, when I first saw Jacques Vaughn doing interviews, I'm like, yo, this guy, he I don't know if he ready, like, but now he getting better at it. But this guy, I like the way he was talking because he was keeping it a buck and keeping
yeah.
it short, sweet, and simple,
Right.
and seemed like he had the game plan. But
Yep. I think the same thing. I think that the dude compliments Jacques Vaughn's coaching style. So now I feel like Jacques Vaughn got a coaching team, but it's a defensive one. It's an effing one. It's a play harder coach. But we need a coach with offensive strategy. These 3-pointers is what he got from Nash book. This is Dan Tony. This is classic Phoenix Suns. Took a page out of their coaching style book, and it's not working for us. We are not winning games by putting up all of these threes. And I think that as much as y'all was, giving heat to Seth Curry, man, Seth Curry show up, man. I like Seth Curry, man. He had solid 14, 3 for 5 behind the arc, 5 for 10 field goals. I
I,
like what he been doing recently, bro. Like he playing
man, I
well.
need to see my boy Joey Buckets in the game, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Right now, I like what's Watanabe, man. I like Watanabe, man. I like we don't lose out on defense, and he's scrappy, man. He's scrappy. Those losers that play where he got that dunk. That was one of those, hustle plays. You know what I'm saying? And he was there for it. So yeah, I like Joey too, but like you said, it's not about subbing him out completely. You can spread the wealth. You know,
Right? We need to be spreading these minutes out, man.
I don't think Royce
And not,
O'Neal should be taking 6 3-pointers. I think Watanabe need to be taking some of those 3-pointers that Royce is taking. Facts.
I feel like whoever got the open shot need to be taking them, but we need to have somebody on the floor to take the like create pressure on the defense to get people real good looks instead of all these contested 3 pointers.
Yeah, yeah, nah, for sure.
That's the issue. Because
Yo,
all we doing is everybody standing around the 3 point line, looking at each other, shooting the ball, and then letting the 5 people get the rebound on the other team.
yeah, yeah, I be knowing,
We
man.
doing a lot of that. Nobody, there's no like a lot of them. Is nobody even close to get a rebound for us?
Yeah, that's why Dayron Sharp should be in the game for that very reason. We have 41 rebounds. When you look at Sacramento, they had 57. That's a 16 rebound disparity, man. That shit is not in our favor, And the main difference too is the
Second chance
offensive.
points.
The
Look at
yeah,
second chance points. Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah. The offensive rebounds was hurting us, even when they didn't score on the second chance points, Jay. It was bad because they control the clock, and it's discouraging to play defense for 23 seconds of good defense. They put up a shot that you want them to shoot, and you don't get the rebound, and now they get to, you know what I'm saying, reset the shot clock. That shit is tough. Word, word. So
Yeah, this was a bad loss, man. Bad loss. I'm blaming this on coaching, man. These rotations are not it. And yeah, the defense is there, but there's nobody on the floor to create. And I don't know what he's telling them, but they look like they was tired out there, and it's a lot of fresh legs on the bench.
nah, I agree with you, bro. Nah, offense.
They was playing real sluggish. I feel like it was a lot of times where we got a rebound and we supposed to run up the court and we running up, then waiting at the 3 point line for everybody else to come. And it's like you letting them get into their defense.
Right, it's hard to if they can't.
This is unbelievable, man. They got nobody penetrating. This is the virgin offense because there's no penetration. That's what's happening.
That's terrible. Yeah. But nah, that's listen, and the problem is that we don't have no offensive scheme, Spencer. It just seemed like when we need offense, we just go ISO. Either Spencer or Macau Bridges go ISO, but we ain't got no bread and butter where we set a pick and roll for Macau and Spencer, or set a pick and roll for Ed Sumner and Macau. Like put Ed Sumner in them pick and roll situations. I was tight when Ed Sumner missed Watanabe for the 3 pointer, maybe missed the pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I was like, yo, they
Cause,
need to be in the
but
game more,
you see
man.
what I'm saying? Because when he did that, he made the defense move, and then when he made that pass, Watanabe was wide open. But he Watanabe fumbled the pass, but he was wide open.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, man. Shit,
And we
I think
got
they need
tough
more
games
minutes,
coming
man.
up, man. We got to beat the Cavs back to back, man. We got to prove something to somebody. We got to beat the Cavs back to back. 'Cause we got Denver, then the Cavs, then the Cavs, and then Miami, I think. And Miami right behind us. Knicks right in front of us. It's looking shaky out here, man. Look like if we lose these games, we going back to the play-in, man.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, man. As I look at this schedule, I'm looking at it like, all right, this game I definitely did want to win. You can see the next 3 games is home games. We need to win these home games. It's gonna be tough to win that Miami game, a road game, if we can't win at home. I think a lot of basketball is about momentum, and this is the first time that we had 2 losses in a row in a minute. So we did lose, but it wasn't like 2 losses in a row. See, we got the loss versus Milwaukee, then we won versus Minnesota. Um, so when I'm saying lost versus the Knicks, then we won versus Boston. So you usually go on win streaks, but I don't know. These games gonna be tough, and it's gonna decide who's who in the standings. It's gonna decide who's who in the standings for sure.
And
Uh,
Kessler Edwards had me tight out there playing good.
yo, what up, Sable? Yo, what's goody? Shit, man.
Yeah, she was at the game.
We need some encouraging words right now, Sable. You
Well,
know
she ain't
what
got no encouraging words. She was at the game and she
I'm saying?
pissed. She pissed. I was just on the phone with her. We was texting the whole time during the game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got this is a
But,
safe place for Nets to heal, you know what I'm
but
saying? Let's do it
when-
together.
they made a strong comeback with the fourth quarter. Like, yo, bro, when he took Ed Sumner and them out and put the starters back in, I was like, oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm telling you, Watanabe wanted to be out there, man. I would have gave him more minutes, man.
Yeah, I would have
Watanabe
put
would have had
Patty.
30
I'd
minutes
have put
tonight.
I'd
Facts.
have put Patty Mills out there. We need some of our guys out there, man. And when I say our guys, these new guys, they are our guys too. But we need some of our guys out there, man. Just like they were saying, like Claxton is the only dude from that was on the team at the beginning of the year. That's a starter. That's not cool, man.
Yeah, I think that if we gonna have Ed Sumner and Cam Thomas out there, like if Ed Sumner found Watanabe because he put pressure on the bigs. They know not to leave that paint open. Watanabe is going straight to the paint. I mean, not Watanabe, Ed Sumner. And that's how he found Watanabe because they know that he make the defense react. And that's all I'm asking from Cam Thomas. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like his shot selection as a late.
Yo, he be trying to play hero ball every time. Every time he shoot, he want to make the best shot people ever seen in their life. That's what he be doing. He be like, watch this.
Yeah,
Like,
if
yo,
it's working, I'm with it. But my thing is, you got to the NBA by putting pressure on the rim and with the midi, that floater. That's how you got to the NBA. Stay with that because you trying to take a jumper all the time. Nah, man, you better learn how to.
not just a jumper. He want to go tween to the left, step back, side step, jab step. It ain't just a jumper. Every
Right,
time it's a spin around
right.
360. Like,
This is
bro,
Brooklyn. It
relax.
don't have to be that beautiful. Like you could just score the basket.
Right, just let it go in first.
Yeah, yeah. Once you score the basket, that's good enough for next fans. You don't have to, you know what I mean, do some incredible, amazing play.
Watch him though. Every miss he had was the best miss.
Right, like it's so amazing how you. What if it did go in? Like I'm tired of it. Like I'm it's over.
I'm crying because
I,
everyone was like, "Yeah, if that shit would have went in, no woo."
yeah, nah, but go to the basket, man. Go to
Facts,
the basket. That's
facts,
what
please.
you got to the NBA like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You said your mom said you got to make your free throws. Your mom's get mad at you. How you not even taking no free throws? I mean, shout to mama love.
Yo, the free and we was missing free throws tonight. How many free throws did we miss, and how much did we lose the game by?
Well, to not to take it there. Shout out to my guy Spence, but I gotta say it. He missed 5 free throws. He was 3 for 8. We lost by 5 points. I'm just saying. And shout out to you, Spence. But
Yo, man.
we just calling the game how we say it.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Spencer, man.
missed 5 free throws and we lost the game by 5. And you supposed to be the star point guard. Where's Edmund Sumner at? Because I think he'd have made those free throws.
I don't know, man. I know you say you do push-ups after a loss, man. You gonna probably be Diesel after this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, after this season, I'm gonna be diesel because I already be doing 100 push-ups per quarter and then 100 extra after the losses. And these losses are starting to pile up, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's kind of a safe-proof strategy, I guess. You know what I mean? You do it when they win or lose, I guess. I don't know,
Yo,
but
I just figured they out there working, I could be working too. Know what I mean? At the end of the day, put in that work. But after the loss, you got to put in more work. Know what I mean?
of course, of course. And what I will say is, I thought Kessler Edwards had Javon Carter vibes. Every time I seen him hit a three, I was like, man, you would have got traded if he was hitting those threes for us like that.
Fact.
But You know,
And the rebounds he was getting.
yeah, that too. You know what I'm saying? It was getting me tight. I was like, yeah, man, that's
Yeah,
the
and the
best.
thing is, guess who's coming back on Saturday? Bruce motherfucking Brown that just had a bad game the other day.
Yeah, no, I think we played on Sunday.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, we
I think it's
played.
Saturday.
Hold on, let me check right now. This is
It's
schedule.
Saturday. Then we got the Cleveland twice. Or is it Sunday? But
Yeah,
Cleveland twice is the one that I'm worried about. If we could beat them twice back to back, that would prove something to somebody.
man, man, that's real,
That's
man.
what I'm worried about. Them two games. I don't want to split them. I want to win both.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
You
It's
don't
gonna be
sound confident, man.
this. You know, I was talking heavy. I was on Player's Choice, telling them we don't like red velvet cake. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, my thing is like, damn, you know, to see him not play because he left the game, and I didn't want to see him get
Who
injured.
hurt her?
Keep it all the way, yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't want to see her to get injured. Word to
Yeah,
every.
nah. I said the same thing because I don't never want to see players get injured. I want to like his moms and his pops is out there. I want to dominate him in front of his
Yeah, I
moms and
seen
his
that
pops. I
too.
don't want them to be injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
niggas was playing tough ball out there. And he fell. That fall looked crazy the way his leg bent back. But
Yeah, it was good to see him walk off by himself, but still.
yeah, yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
to him though. You know what I mean? Hope he good. Cause I don't. Me personally, I really be on some anime Goku shit when it comes to that. Like I want to fight people at their full strength. I don't want people to be claiming they injured. Let's go out there and see who's best. Mano y mano.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. They was talking about how Megan Triplet was like, "Oh, is Herder coming back?" They just said that he wasn't coming back, but they ain't say, you know, what would they how the magnitude of the injury or whatnot. So
Yeah.
you know, you probably know in the morning. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was talking heavy on Player's Choice, man. I got to see them. I can't duck no smoke. I gotta see them about that, man. But I was talking heavy. I thought we was gonna win, and I was saying because Doe gonna lock up Herder, and we was playing good defense on Herder, and they was trying to use Herder in the offense early in the game too. And
Yeah,
I
we was
thought we
doing
was
good
like,
early in the
yeah,
game.
yeah, I thought we was winning because we played good defense on Herder early in the game,
But
and then he
we
got
stopped
injured. And I
we
don't know.
stopped the game plan from earlier. We just went to being stagnant.
Yeah, our offense gotta get better, man. They gotta work it out between S. Sumner, Cam Thomas, with Watson. I think he could help us on offense. Um,
In the middle of that second quarter, I say who text me, yo, our offense just sucks.
yeah, put Cam Thomas out there with Ed Sumner and Watson Alvey. Shake things up.
Yo, I'm
See,
telling you.
Dayron Sharp too. Put Dayron Sharp in there too. I'll
I
put that.
say we mix and match. You know what I mean? Keep because we got to keep some of the people that he know that's playing good defense and holding
Yo,
the team.
I want to say this because I ain't get a chance to say this. Every time we talk about these young guys, I don't want to miss the fact that, well, my opinion is that Patty Mills is the glue when they out there. It's something about when they run with Patty Mills, they play good. Cam Thomas, Ed Sumner, Patty Mills, man, I think he gonna be a good coach one day, man. He be having them young boys ready, man.
Man,
I like Patty Mills was with them. So yeah, he run that second unit when he out there with them. I like that. I like them out there together.
man.
But yeah, man, we gotta do better on offense, man. Jacques Vaughn gotta be better with rotation. To answer BMR question, I think he is, but there's room for improvement for sure. For sure. But him being gutsy enough to put Watanabe and add something in there was cool. I thought that was good. I think he going in the right direction with that. I think he could take something from this game and say, you know what, they deserve more minutes next game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I didn't see the post game interview. I pulled up right after the game, and I'm gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go check the game tapes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll probably work out too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling away after tonight's game, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. We was back at the Barclays after a 3-2 road trip. You know what I mean? I wanted us to start off this home stand the right way. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we build from there. You know what I mean? For real. But yeah, Jay. What you got before I'm gonna dip soon, man. But what you got, bro?
Yo, man, it is what it is, man. Next game, man. But Jock Vaughn just got to do better with these rotations, and I feel like, you know what I mean, we gotta play more people. We gotta let everybody get involved. We gotta go out there and be having fun. Let the ball swing, play some defense, get some stops, and pride ourselves in them stops. Get some defense and play some team basketball. None of that ISO hero shit. Cause we ain't got no hero. And like you said, a hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. Speaking of sandwiches, we almost went to Max's last night because we had a show in Delaware. We drove straight through Philly on the way back, and Max's was 16 minutes away. But then we, like, when we left, we was like, yo, if it's 10 minutes away on the road somewhere, we gonna go. But it was 16, so we kept it pushing.
Yeah, nah, I feel you, man. Shout out to Maxis. Shout out to y'all getting there. Safe travels.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? Getting there and back, you know what I mean, safely.
Right.
Um,
It was lit. Shout out to the Grand Opera House in Delaware. Know what I mean? My boy Anthem, he threw a fire show. And we went out there, tore it up, met a bunch of dope people. Forever Fresh out of VA. They was out there too. And they got this song called She Don't Know What She Want. That was fire. But we did calling and vibing, turned up. A Different World was in the building. Word.
yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to This Is JTV. Y'all can check him out on his YouTube page. Shout out to Sable. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Rahil. Shout out to Vash. Shout out to Iceman. Shout out to John. Shout out to Ron C. Shout out to Barry. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Nets fans is the best fans. And you know what I mean? We be back. You know what I'm saying? We got we it's not how many times you fall down. It's how many times you get up.
Right.
Yeah. This is Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.